All right. Go. Let me add it. Set it for 1 day. There we go. We'll wait for some people to fill in. What is good, everybody? What's up? H-Town Cresties, thank you for the... I can't see anybody in here yet. Oh, there we go. Everybody's joining. All right. For some reason, it said there was 0 people in here. What's good? So I am probably going to switch up my schedule. I'm a Central Standard, so if I started at 8, it'd be 10 on the East Coast and 6 on the West Coast. So I'm probably going to start doing 8. But yeah, I got some new dollar starts. I did some of these transparent crystal trees. So if you buy one of the PETG trees in the shop for this live, you can get one of these teal crystal ones. Well, a dollar star one in a bit too. But they're 100% see-through. Well, other than they're blue. What is good? All right. We got more hides being printed out. More of the juvie hides. Yeah. Let me get a giveaway running real quick. There we go. Free shipping, 30 minutes. All right, there we go. I just hopped on 2 minutes ago. My night's going good. I just had some Panera Bread white shell mac and cheese, and yeah, feeling good. So this right here is a product I'm working on. I'm working on inserts for 15 and 6-quart tubs, like the little baby inserts. I'll click magnets in there, and it'll have like a little food cup holder that attaches to it. And then I'll do a tinier version for 6 quarts and everything. But yeah, they're going to be tub inserts for the new cows. I just designed that earlier today on Tinkercad. And you can tell it's kind of messed up. Some of the bars are thicker than the others. I did it pretty quick. It was a quick job, but I'll have those stocked here shortly once I get the sizing right. So those are actually for the 15, that size, and then the smaller ones for the 6-quart. It'll have that where you can throw like a plant over. It just gives the geckos something to like climb on and hide under and everything. Throw a plant over it, and then it'll have the magnetic food cup slots that attach to it. It'll be pretty dope when it's done. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. We started a little later than usual. But yeah, doing real good. I got a bunch of new stuff being worked on. I have the latches done, so I'll be able to sell enclosure latches later. I'll dollar start some of those. But yeah. So if anybody gets the PETG treat, you can get like a crystal version. That's clear. So it's the same material as the brown one. It's just in like a teal blue. Thank you. It's even got like the little tree stump hole and everything. It's kind of dope. We have those. Hell yeah. I'm going to be doing more vents in those colors as well. I ran out of the color shifting PETG, so that'll be my replacement, that like teal translucent. There we go. I'll show off some of the latches because I have them done. I'll show off how they work. I'll put one together real quick in front of you guys. So the latches come with 5 total pieces, and you just stick 3M tape on the back. But you unscrew them. Can my vents be that color? The one I can make you some of those, yeah, for sure. You bought a bunch of geckos off me and everything, so absolutely, yeah, I can definitely do them. I have the PETG file for the vents, so I can absolutely do them. No issues. All right, here is my latch. Oops, wrong way. Hold up. I installed it wrong. Gotta love it. All right, here. So the latches screw on. Shit. It's kind of hard to do it while looking at the camera. They hold on this swivel right here, and they'll latch down onto this side. So it's like you can do it vertically as well, but it's like a latch design. So everybody's got their own latches, and these are mine. I know Parkour has their own, but these are mine. All right, there we go. I'll probably run some dollar starts on those later. Each order is going to come with some of these because I made a ton of them. I made a million of these little articulated Cresties. Someone ordered 200 of them from me, breeders, so I made a ton extra. So I'm going to be throwing in these in orders. Same with yesterday's orders, by the way. I'm packing them up tonight and dropping them off tomorrow morning. So anybody who ordered stuff yesterday will probably get some of these. Oops. Articulated crested geckos. They have a little key ring as well. Yeah. They have a little keyhole I added. But I don't know how well it would hold. I wouldn't be tugging on it because it's pretty thin on that side. I'll probably have to redo them. But I added a key ring hole to them. Those are a easy print. I have a lot more where that came from too. I have just mixed in with the latches. A ton of them. All right. Let's see what we're going to be running. Let's see. I think it's only fair, since we were showing them, that the first item should be one of these crystal trees. I think that should be our first item, since I was showing them off first. They're good for the 8x8x12s. They're great. Put a couple inches of substrate under it, and it'll be perfect sized. Crystal teal. All right, here we go. Let's see how they do. Run some gecko food ledges. Bet. I will. Let's see how the crystal tree does. This one is at, let me go to my buy it now, $15 value. Usually done in brown, but I like this color better. All right, I will hold off on the last we have. I'll do some ledges now because those are easy. Yeah, I'll do some ledges now because those are easy. I'll hold off on the trees. Let me grab my big old tub. I don't like getting burnt on these either because of suction cups, but we'll see. I grabbed 4. We'll do a 5 count of the Panachroma ledges. Crispy ledges. Oh, I forgot I have a example here. If anybody hasn't seen them, I'll show you a little quick demo. Oops, I didn't get the stick down right. Here is the ledges. They work on glass, PVC, plastic, and acrylic. I accidentally wetted the suction cups a little too much there. But yeah. They fit the standard half-ounce cups, if I can find one. Yeah, I don't care. If it's the standard half-ounce ones, though. Half-ounce. Plastic or cardboard. All right, let's see it. Yeah, it's exactly what they fit. The standard half-ounce condiment cups. You can get them from the reptile sites, but Amazon is way cheaper for the cups that pop in. But yeah, they go vertically, come with 2 suction cups on the back, and they work on all types of different materials. And little geckos, because I have a million made. Hell yeah, we'll do. I think I have more of these. Yeah, I have more of these. So I accidentally ordered the wrong filament from Panachroma or Polymaker. I got green and black. So tomorrow's item being green and black. I mean, the ones ordered right now. I do have some black ones. I can run a plate as well. Let me see if I have any. Yes. I don't have a light in them, but I have one of the little settings. Let me just find it real quick. I got you. There it is. Okay, here we go. So this is my tester because the door handle piece snapped off it. But these are them. So they're more for like growing moss. They have a little 5 millimeter deep grow tray, and then they have the doors. And the LED version comes with the plexiglass sheet, and then obviously the little LED bar slot. It's a 10 centimeter, 4-inch light bar that you take out of the casing, and it has a little wire slot. So everything looks all sleek. You can tuck your wires behind it or in front of it or whatever. But they're pretty neat. I can do a ton of different colors of them. For jumping spiders, you'd probably want to seal up the top because there is a little tiny gap. Seal up the top with like some screen or something. But I've seen people use these for little crested geckos and all types. Oh, it doesn't have to be just spooters. Yes, sir. Hot glue the screen. What is up? What is up, everybody? We have 18 minutes on Google. All right, let's run something real quick. Let's run some latches. So these take the 3M tape. You just 3M them on. They come five pieces per latch. They screw together. It swivels on this main left hinge right here and latches down on here. They're for the enclosures, either for the like shoebox bin. What would you do for bulk like these? I just made them, so I'll have to see exactly what they are per piece, and I can get you a good bulk number. Oh, the spider setups, with or without the LEDs. And would you like premium colors or just regular like black and white or blue, brown, green? Like I have a bunch of the basic ones. But yeah, we'll run some of the latches. Bet. Hit me up and I can get you a. I have to remember my exact bulk pricing on those. Someone hit me up about bulk and then never ordered them. So I have my bulk pricing list already made. I just gotta find them. All right, we'll run some of the latches. Run some of these dope ass latches. Hell yeah. Yeah, shoot me a DM. I answer all DMs once I get off live. I think it applies on buy it nows, but I'm not sure how they do it. So I think it gets applied like in the checkout of like the cart. I'm not sure about auctions, but that's how it works on whatnot. I'm just not sure how the UI works. I will run some of these. We'll run a 5 count, 3M. All right, this is my version. Parkour Cresties has his own, and they're kind of similar. They both take 3M tape, but I think mine might be a little bit easier to set up. I don't know. I haven't used his before. It comes with a perfect spot to put your little 3M tape strips, and they're adjustable, so you can kind of do it at whatever angle you need them. They're pretty nice. I can. So for all my animals, I usually use the what's it called, like the food containers, because it's cheaper for me to do it in bulk with all my females. But I think I have a hide next to me. Let me see if I have one. I should. I should have one of the sliding ones. I was trying to find one yesterday. Here we go. This is one I'm doing for what's it called? Alpha Q. So I made a bracket on the side so you can attach like a food holder. So I modded my design a little bit, but there's a million of these. Everybody makes their own sliding box design. It's like the most common box. I can get you the exact dimensions on it, but it's size perfect for the Cresties. And it has a nice tolerance, so it's not going to slide open. Yes, sir. And then this one has a bracket on the side, so you can slide in a food cup. They are $12. I'm not sure about bulk, though. Since you wanted 10, I'm sure I can knock a little bit off for bulk. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. They come out very clean. They have this like little hinge here. The sliding makes it the easiest because you don't really have to take the egg box out. You can just slide it open and take the female out or the eggs or whatever. These do take quite a while to print out, which is kind of funny. They take about 6 to 8 hours per design. Do you make the food cup organizers? I do. Ooh. I make the 1 ounce ones, and then I sized these down. Ooh. I made the 1 ounce ones for Jolene, and these are the smaller half ounce versions. I can't even get that one off. Those things are in. That one's in for good, but I have like a sapphire blue one I did, which is kind of cool. They hold 40 to 60 food cups depending on which size you use. Because they all have different crimps, like for the different brands, so you can fit a little bit more of like the cardboard ones and the plastic ones. And then I also, this is this kind of sucks. This one broke off, so this is like a little tester. Didn't even get a chance to process it. The piece broke off. I have a few more of the blue ones. I'm gonna finish this. Can you do more ledges? Yeah, absolutely. Let me run some ledges. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a larger count this time. Let's see what happens. All right, we'll do a 10 count, and then I'll probably have to do the green and black ones or advertise them as potentially going to be green and black. Because I don't know if I have enough of the green and chrome. They sent me the wrong color, so I'm kind of screwed without green and chrome this week. 10 count, Panachroma, green and chrome wedges. Dual suction cup. They come with 20 suction cups. Here we go. Here we go. Got a 10 count of them. And then I'll get the next one lined up so we can do rapid fire so I don't lose your attention. So I don't yap in between products. Oh, yeah, I always do. Especially on Whatnot. Yeah, absolutely. I got you. Now let's do... Ooh, I have some of the feeder stations. You know who I haven't seen in a minute? Who? Oh, Max? Yeah, he was in here last week. He's always in here for like 5 minutes at the beginning of every single stream. He's like an enigma that just shows up every once in a while. All right, let's run something interesting. Here we go. So these are the anti-drown water stations for bugs, geckos, whatever. They have 100% infill. And it takes the, what's it called? You know, Riley, like the standard liter caps, like when you go to the gas station, you get the water bottles, thicker Coke bottles. It's like that kind of cap. But it makes sure the water doesn't fill past these top parts so your bugs don't drown. So we'll run these. Hell yeah, I'll run a tree right after this. We'll run this one. It's the green anti-drown. These are neat. Yeah, I have to clean up the stringing and everything in there, but it's 100% infill. Not the really flimsy water bottles, but the thicker, you know, like the mini Coke bottles, the mini plastic ones. You get like the 6-packs or whatever. Geckos, isopods, crickets, whatever you feed water that you don't want to drown, basically. But yeah, all right, we'll run something else. Let's see. All right, let's do another one of the trees. I have more on the printer over there too. So let's do more of the trees. These are the hides, and right here I'm making the baby food cups. And then up here, I'm making more of the latches on the top part. So I'll run some more latches. But I'll run another one of these crystal trees real quick. These are really cool. At $15 value. All right, here we go. Starting at $1. Let's see. The detail in them is really cool. You gotta find that one side. There we go. It's highly detailed for a tiny little piece. It's sized perfectly for the 8x8x12. Work on little baby geckos, spiders. I'm sure even like the smaller snakes, like the little garters, would like it. I'm sure there's a bunch of different reptiles that would like to use them. I'm yet to try them on little baby snakes. Little's Exotic Jumper. All right, that is the last one that I have printed out. So that's the last crystal tree. Let's do... Absolutely. Let's do... I know you guys like my little food stations. So let's run some. I have the snap-in stations. We'll do some of the silver ones because the chrome ones are crazy looking. Look at the layer lining. That's solid. And they just snap into place with like a really satisfying click. Oops. 2 count. All right, we got the anti-tip stations out for the half-ounce food cups. Standard half-ounce. Works for cardboard, too. You just don't get the satisfying click. Almost impossible to knock over. I haven't had a gecko knock one over. Even my big old Ceres Norm hasn't knocked hers over yet. And we got a 2 count of them. And then we'll run I'll run some more latches or something. We'll see. All right, I'm making more latches so we can run them. I want to get these out so I can get people's reviews on them. It's on one single hinge right here on the left. You can also switch it around. But yeah, it just like clicks on right here. Oops. Right there. And holds it down. You got any like that for the silicone cups? I do not. I could probably make some though. For sure. I'm going to screenshot that because that's a good request. I'll run some more latches. Take a little bit of 3M tape and that's all. Come with 5 total pieces that you snap together. And each one will come with a few extra of these. Each order will come with a few extra of the screw pieces. Because sometimes the printer gets the threading wrong. It's very tiny threading. That's pretty dialed in though, if you ask me. That little tiny accurate threading. That's like as big as my fingerprint lines. If you see that, that's pretty impressive. All right, we'll run these now. We'll do 5 count. Ooh, my 15 quart insert is done. Should I dollar start the insert and see what happens? Nah, I don't know if I can do that. All right, here we go. We'll do a 5 count of my enclosure latches. We'll see how mine hold up to parkours in the long run. They'll work in a bunch of different orientations. You can spin them any way. And it just spins on this hinge. Lunar Krusty's Dragon. All right, they'll be my prototype tester. You got to let me know. Or get them at the deal. You got to give me a report back on how they work. All right, here's an interesting one. I'm going to run one of these boxes. Not with the bracket, because this was a custom piece. But I'm going to run one of these big lay boxes. They're pretty heavy. They're 100% infill. so there's nowhere for mold to get in there and build up and get all nasty and shit over time. But yeah, they're an easy clean. All right. All right, let's see if I get cooked on here. And let me remember the dimensions. It was 6x4. Yeah, that's right. Six and a half by 4. Yeah, this was the dimensions, if I'm right. Yeah, absolutely. I am free. These are popular. I'm going to start stocking a lot more of these in soon. Now that I got a bunch of my custom pieces done and ready to ship, I'll be able to start making more stuff just to run and sell rather than custom pieces. All right, let's run another. Same one. We'll run one last one. This is the last chance to grab one of these tonight, unless it's a custom order. All right, here we go. We have the last lay box of the night. Ooh, who's winning it? Who's winning? There's a bunch of people in there. Damn. Wayne taking down the food cups. Hell yeah. They will be going out tomorrow. If anybody has the FedEx shipping hub shipping info on, let me know your shipping address now so I can get the label made. I got you. All right, before we lose retention, we'll get another one running real quick. Before I lose all retention, I'll get another giveaway. Nobody leave just yet. Nobody leave just yet. Let's do a more interesting giveaway for this one. We'll do a bunch of the little Cresties. These are coming in every order, but we'll give away a bunch of those. We'll do a let's see. We'll do a 5 count of the ledges, and then a 2 count of the snap-in stations. All right, that's what the giveaway is going to be. Nobody leave just yet. We'll do one more. This will be the one that marks the end of the live. All you have to do is follow and stay in for 5 minutes. All right, there we go. 5 count ledges, 2 count snap-in stations. We got a cool one. All right, here we go. Next giveaway is live. Nobody bounced just yet. All right, here we go. Let's do... I have one of the teal food cup organizer left. So I actually have the file made. I made some of the cups for the ledges. The only issue is they end up costing more. Oh, sorry. Hell yeah. Sorry, I want to just like you made my brain hit a reset for a second. Hell yeah. They're just so much support material, and ends up being more support material than the actual cup itself, to the point where when I sell them, I wouldn't be able to, I'd not necessarily profit, but get anything worth my print time, if that makes sense. Because they're so easy to get on Amazon and everything. All right, here is the first model of the 15 quart. So this would obviously go in, and then I'd have magnet holes. I have to clean up all the stringing and everything. I'm gonna have magnet holes right here, the 1 millimeter magnets, and this will go in your 15 quart. Let me zoom out real quick. This will go in your 15 quart tub, and you can put plants over it, whatever. It just gives the animals something to climb on. Yeah, they are. So it's gonna be what's it called? I'm gonna have the same exact stations I have, but I'm gonna make them fully like infilled. I'm gonna add like a walk-up ledge thing for the smaller juvies and stuff, and then it'll come out like this way, and then the food cup station will be here. So it'll have like a little bracket that comes out and attaches. It'll be pretty cool looking when it's done. But this is like my first prototype rendition to see if it would fit in the 15 quart. It should. It's only about 8.5 inches wide from here to here, but it's pretty neat print. So that'll be a item in my shop soon. So yeah, let me put this plate back. All right, now we're gonna run. Let's do more of these. So these are neat. These were doing pretty good yesterday. I'm gonna make another file. I'm gonna make another plate of them. So we'll run a couple of these guys. But it's just a white 2-piece food cup station with a height on it. The 15 quart containers are 20 piece. What do you mean for the snap-in piece or the What's up, Alpha? I was pulling off the height and the ledges. No. Those are the vents. The vents for the tub. Those are the 6 quart vents. I will show those off in one sec. It's just to ventilate them. It does not come with the tub. Let me just find a lid for one. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Found a lid. So these are them. This is just one that ran out of black halfway through. The way are the vents you're sending in white or black? I have a ton in black. I can make you some white ones if you like, but I did them in black. Bet. I don't think it'll delay your order, but we'll see. It shouldn't. I don't know. How many do you have ordered? Because that'll be the determining factor if it delays it at all. It shouldn't, but if it's like a 50 count or something, then it might. I have a good probably 80 made of the black ones though, which is pretty nice. Let me check real quick. View profile. Oh yeah, it's like less than 20. I can absolutely do them in white, no problem. It won't delay your order at all. For some reason, I thought it was a way bigger count. I do have geckos, but I'm not shipping them right now because I believe the shipping just closed, or it's closing soon. But I can still ship to the southern states and everything. Local pickup, I could absolutely. I have a couple cool ones. Want me to send you photos of the cool ones I got available? I have a ton of crazy looking juvies. Bet. I will run one of these next. The silk blue food cup organizer. I have one left in this color. This is the last one you're going to see in silk blue ever on my lives again. It's the half-ounce cups. The last ones you'll see in silk. I do have the black ones. If you end up winning it and want a black one, then you can absolutely get one. But I'll run it as the silk teal. This is the last one in this color. Because I have no more of the color and I can't find the filament anymore. They must have rebranded. It's like some Chinese company called... What even is it? 3D color, something like that. I think I have the brand next to me. One sec. 3D Hojor. They must have rebranded or something because I can't find their silk. Hell yeah, Alpha got it. With the SNIPE. All right, now we're going to run one. Hides with the 2 food and water dishes. And white. All right, here's a good one. Here's a real good one for the hide likers. They don't snap in the same my stations do, but they sit perfectly in place. Yeah, work good on babies and juvies. They also probably work good for like leopard geckos or other geckos as well. Little's Exotics. Really wanting it. Oh, my printer just finished the trees. All right, we can run more trees. I don't want to. I might hold off till we run a tree again because I got burnt the last 2. But I have more. So if anyone gets one to buy it now, I have more. Let me show what they look like when they come off. Since the transparent is really stringy, that's what it looks like before they process. Make a tree for a 58 quart. I could do that custom. Chop it up into bits and use dowels and seal everything together. The really big stuff is usually custom. But yeah, these are the trees when they come off. Then I remove all the stringing and all the bullshit, and then they look like this. The post-processing goes crazy on these. Hell yeah. You know what I actually have right next to me so I don't forget? I have the mess up hairy ones right next to me so I do not forget. These just came off the printer. I can barely touch the build plate because it's still like 80 degrees Celsius. It's pretty toasty. And look how much stringing it has. Hell yeah, have a great rest of your night. Yeah, there's all the stringing. That's kind of crazy. The magic a blowtorch can do to PET. Let's do... All right. These ones will come in green and black. So instead of chrome, it'll be black. These are kind of cool. Same material brand. Are those trees in your shop? They are in my shop. I'll pin them real quick. If you get one, you have your choice of getting one of the crystal ones since I have them made right now. Obviously, it looks way different than it does fresh off the printer, but yeah. If you get one, I forgot my coupon's not even active. But if you get one, like the brown ones, just shoot me a DM and let me know if you want a crystal one. All right, here we go. It'll be 15% off. Or no, we'll do 20. But you got to get them quick because there'll only be a couple. It'll be 20% off up to 200, but there's only going to be a couple of them, so you got to get them quick. And those will work in any of the buy it now listings that I have. I got to fix a couple real quick. Yes, I have to fix the ledges. The ledges keep reverting back. It's supposed to be not a 3 count. It's supposed to be 8 count. And then these are supposed to be 20 count for the hatchling cups. It always reverts back because I make the changes during the live. Kind of sucks. All right. Oh, we're all out. I didn't even get done with the what's it called? I didn't even get done adjusting stuff, and I saw the notification that they ran out. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 10 count Panachroma ledges. Another 10 count, the dual suction cup. If anyone needs these bulk, let me know. Like I can do a lot of them at one time per order. The first person to do a bulk order of these off me was Wayne's Geckos in Georgia. That was the first bulk order of the ledges I ever got. Ooh, Bergie 06 entering the mix for the 10 count. So the suction cups work well in plastic? Yes, I actually have an example right next to me for when I get that question. They're really strong little suction cups. The ledge actually almost breaks before the suction cups go. So they work great on plastic. Which substrate do I use? I use paper towels or shop towels, the blue ones. Yeah, it's pretty neat, right? How they work so well on plastic. Takes a lot of force. You got to bend this bitch way more than a gecko could ever do for it to snap off. And I think that's pretty cool. Shout out to my suction cup supplier. Yeah, for real, no Timu suction cups here. They're not like bougie suction cups, but they're not like the cheapest of the cheap. They're not the really crappy blue tinted ones. I don't know what those are called, like what plastic that is, but it is trash. All right, we're gonna run some more of the ledges. Let's run an interesting one. Let's run a bunch of the color shifting ones. They're like rainbow colored. I just showed one off, so you'll probably get a mix of like the watermelon ones and these ones. Yeah, I got the Kool-Aid ones. These are my favorite looking out of them all. So let's do a 10 count of these dudes. 10 count of the ledges. 10 count rainbow. Dual suction. Yes, glass, PVC, plastic, acrylic, any material. Other than like wood, obviously, and stuff like that, but yeah. Flat surfaces. They do. It's pretty cool. I like the top, how it's like teal. I'll run some more of these as well. I'll run another 10 count. But I'm all out of the material. I just have a bunch of these made. I got to get more. It's really nice. Yeah, sure. Whatever I have left after I run the 20 count, I'll replace them. Yeah, 20 count. Ledges. Cool. And two-tone. There we go. Two-tone. Well, rainbow, but two-tone from this angle. And then it's got a lighter blue. Yeah, bet. Shoot me a message. Anybody for like custom colors or anything like that, just shoot me a reminder message because I'm really bad at forgetting, or I'm really bad at remembering like 10 different color options and stuff. So, yeah, shoot me a DM. PS Exotics, grabbing them. Hell yeah. All right, let's do. Let me look through my little print bucket next to me. Let's see if I got anything really cool. I'm not really sure. Ooh, hold up. All right, we're going to do some bundles. We're going to go back to doing some bundles and shit. All right, here we go. It's time for the best. It's time for the best Pokemon bundle that I've ever done. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? All right, here we go. So we're doing a bunch of keychains and like little stuff, but it's a group of 5 of them. So we have a multicolored Charizard first. That dude's pretty sick. We have a Jolteon keychain, multicolor, the baby Jolteon. We have a baby Leafeon right here. We have a Gengar keychain, full multicolored Gengar keychain. And we have a full multicolored Team Rocket Ball, a little mini Team Rocket Ball. So we'll do the 5 bundle at $1 because I have a bunch of Pokemon prints and stuff, and these usually do pretty good. The Reptile crew usually likes Pokemon. So let's see what this does. The 5 bundle, Rocket Ball, and 4 keychains. All right, here we go. For all the Pokemon lovers. We got all 5. Hell yeah. I think Leafeon's my favorite out of them all. It's so clean, and look at the colors. The light brown and green contrast really good. Baby Leafeon. They'll all come with the key rings as well. I use the like clasp key rings. They're not like the really shitty ones that you have to like pry apart. Little's Exotics Jumpers taking the lot of Pokemon keychains. Hell yeah. You should add those to the shop. They're awesome. I am. So I'm actually getting ready to add the full set of all evolutions to the shop. The full set. So that'll be in there soon. That'll be an interesting one. I wonder how they'll do. They were in there for a little bit actually, and nobody got them. And I ended up taking them out. I should not have done that apparently. All right, let's do. I have a million keychains. Let's just run some of these real quick. Like, for real, a million of these. All right, here we go. We'll do another little keychain lot bundle thing because these are cool. Ugh. All right, here we go. So I have 2 of these little articulated hearts. So if you're sitting next to your spouse, they're gonna make you swipe because you're getting 2 of the little keychains. A glow-in-the-dark dragon dude. He's got purple glow-in-the-dark eyes. He's a copper red silk one way, and like a midnight purple the other. He's pretty cool. I have another Jolteon. This one just has a slight, You can't even see it. It's just a little bit of like fuzzing here. It's does absolutely nothing to the look of it, but just putting that out there, it's got that. And then this like silk crazy looking thing. Yeah, everybody sees what I did there. If you're watching Palm with your spouse, you must. Oh, I'm gonna have more of those chameleon keychains made. I got a bunch more of the neon green in, like the chameleon greens. So I'll be having more of those in the shop. All right, this next lot. Let's get it. 4 keychain lot. All right, here we go. And this dude has a little key ring here, and it's glow in the dark. What's good, Jay? What is up? We got, it says actually not 4, it's 5, because I forgot this little dude. This is kind of cool. I made a bunch of these for Repticon and had them for like a couple bucks a piece. They're kind of cool. They're cool to mess around with. They're trippy looking. Little's Exotics Jumper, taking them down. Hell yeah. I'll add it to your little pile. Your little pile. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Let me dig through the big bucket and see if I got anything cool. Ooh. So I'm gonna run these. I don't know how they're gonna do. We'll see. I'll explain their issues, aka their uniqueness, in a second. When getting these off the print plate, these separated right here. So they're just Charmanders. They're perfect Charmanders. They're just missing that like 1 or 2 of those little like bottom pieces. But we're gonna run 3 baby Charmander keychains. We're running 3 of them. 3 baby Charmander keychains. Let me get them where I can like line them up. And look, I dropped one. Look how cute. All right, they're all in a row now. Charmander keychains times 3. 3 full multicolor keychains. They got the little fire on the tail. The little flames on the tail are the best. Oh, hell yeah. I have a couple babies named Trico. Because Trico is my favorite Pokemon. I have for any of the Pokemon nerds here, I just got a Japanese Trico Gold Star from 2003's Rocket Returns. I got one from Japan and near mint. So I finally got my Gold Star Trico after like 6 months of hunting. Oh, you don't have to buy the files. If I'm putting in my shop, then nobody has to cop the files. I just keep forgetting to make them. Hell yeah, K-pop taking down the 3 Charmanders. Hell yeah. Those are my favorite. I gotta make more of those. Those are really cool. I also have baby Charizard, but he's not really a baby. But it's still kind of cool, baby Charizard. Yeah? All right, let's see. Let's see. What am I gonna do now? Is anybody here Isopod fans by chance? I was thinking since we have 18 people here about maybe dollar starting some pineapple spikies. Probably not the largest counts, but they're a really sought after Isopod. Really sought after. Hell yeah. Here's some of my clan right here. Here's some of my clan. I got a ton of these dudes. And they get very little. They're so cute as little dudes. But they're almost impossible to see. It's a little bit less than my one-day shipping. It's $25 for a 2-day hub-to-hub. My what's it called? Overnight 60, so it's $5 off of half, or $5 less than half. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And it's flat rate too. So it's not just per item. So like if you get like 5 cups of isopods or whatever, it's still the same shipping. It doesn't, unless it's multiple boxes, but it's not going to be so many isopods. It's multiple boxes. All right, let's find some cool ones in here that I can get a good angle on. And all right, anybody that has possible interest in them, say I. I want to see how many people are isopod keepers in here. Hell yeah. All right. I have a really healthy colony. I add in new blood about every 3 to 4 months, and they breed like a leaf. Well, as fast as Spikies breed. They're not exactly the quickest. All right. Let's do... Hell yeah. All right, let's do what count? Let's make it worth shipping, but also in case I get burnt, it's not like too bad of a loss. Let's do an 8 count. Let's see what they sell for real quick. Okay, so real quick, I'll do a 10 count. So a 10 count from Isopod Depot sells for $85, and they're completely out of stock. That's just a little pretense to me running these, just so people. A minute left, so this will be the last auction of the night. We'll run a 10 count, and it'll be some adults, but mostly babies. Some adults, mostly babies. $85 value. Pineapple spiky spots. All right, here we go. And the isopods will come with the little coffin feeders. You know what I'm talking about? How they have like those little 3D printed coffins. I'm going to throw in some of the 3D printed coffins to see if it gets me any more bids on them. But yeah, it'll come with some little stuff. I'll probably do a mix where it's like 4 adults, six babies. So like 4 dudes about this big, and then some tinier guys. So not all little babies. You'll have some breeding age ones in there to get your colony going. Who's taking it? K-pop taking it down. Ooh, Donna taking them. Damn, that's a steal for Spikies. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. That's how it goes. Ugh. I had the immediate regret, but oh well. Immediate regret. Hell yeah. All right. That is probably, other than Buy It Now, the last Spiky auction on my Palm Street. I haven't done one of those auctions and done decent, so I'll probably stop doing them. I'll probably stop. But yeah, all right. What other isopods you got? Right now, at the moment, I have some red pandas to go. But yeah, mostly spikies at the moment. I have a colony of Cuban spikies, but they're not ready because they breed really slow. But I'm a spiky guy. Hell yeah. I probably won't run them as an auction, but I'll gladly sell you some red pandas. I'll do you better than a big isopod breeder corporation place. Yes, sir. I got a couple of them. They're like the red and yellow looking dudes. Like, they're cool. They breed really, really slow. Similar care to my spikies, like my pineapple spikies. I mean, they are spikies, but similar care to the pineapples. Slower breeders, and they won't touch the supplemental food. I have to feed them like, like cuttings or like clippings for my dinner or whatever. Like, but they're really cool. So I'll be hopefully selling those maybe next breeding season. But those are definitely not dollar start isopods. Pineapple spikies aren't either, but oh well. I'll still do it. For the love of the game. Alright. So that is the last one. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do this. Shit, I have nothing else. Alright, I thought I had one more hide to run, but I don't. Alright, that is it. Catch me tomorrow at the same time, 8 o'clock. I'll do a little bit longer. I'll bring out some geckos and everything. What's it called? Yeah, I think it was with PS Exotics. I don't remember. I don't want to say it wrong. I will send you some gecko photos. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Let's raid somebody real quick. Who are we gonna raid? Let's keep it going. Oh yeah, good night, everybody. I will see you in 23 hours. Let's give it to... Shit! Mortal's not on. God damn it. Oh, Mortal is on. Oh, shit. Alright, everybody's going to Mortal. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be getting orders out tomorrow morning.